gas station log. Yay, buddy! Everything is happy. Everything is grand. La 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 la. Okay, so I got here, right? And I walk in the store because I'm, gonna go back, clock in, and Ginger, who works down here in the morning, is up there working the register, and I'm like, okay, well, that's interesting. Why do they have you up here? Oh, because they're working on the power lines across the street, which I just got done mentioning to Andrew Prosser today. That, you should see what they're doing to the telephone poles on my street, outside of where I work. So the power was out. So, okay, I'm running a register for a little while. Power comes back on. I go back down to the station. I've got to boot up all my computers. And because the one computer runs the pumps. Without the computer, you don't pump gas. So it was booting up from an unexpected shutdown, which you always got to be careful about that, because if you boot a computer up from an unexpected shutdown, sometimes things don't always work right. So it booted up, but for some reason the pump controller program is unresponsive. So I've got to reboot the computer. And it's finally I've got everything up and running, and I was able to stock up on my cigarettes, and now I'm happy because everything works. Yay, buddies! The way it's supposed to. Okay, have a good day. Gas station log. Yay, everybody! Everything is happy. Everything is grand. This song has been stuck in my head all day. Yay, buddies! So the computers are running good now, and everything is good. I stocked up on cigarettes. Everything is happy. Everything is running smoothly. Very good. So, yeah, so I stepped outside, right? And I was doing my walk around like I always do every day. I walk around the, gas station area and pick up garbage off the ground and check to see how full the trash cans are. And I don't know what's been going on, but lately, I'll come in right after having changed the garbage and rebagged all the cans the night before. And I'll come in the next day or the day after, depending on whether or not it was my day off or not. And there's at least one, sometimes two cans that all of a sudden are full of garbage and there's no bag in it. And I've been trying to figure out what is going on. I put a bag in it. Why is there no bag in it now and it's full of garbage? I literally just had to stand back here at this first garbage can back here and dig all the trash out of it and put it into a bag. I've been working here for over a year and that has never happened before. Why all of a sudden is it happening? It's happening almost every day, every other day. I come into work and there's a can that doesn't have a bag in it. What is that all about? Really? I don't know, buddies. I don't know. But Jesus is good and he's my buddy. Yay, Jesus, you're my buddy. Yay, buddies. Okay. Have fun today, buddies. Gas station log. Yay, buddies. It's 7 o'clock. I got me some dinner earlier. It was... You saw a picture of it on Facebook. Mashed potatoes, corn, and meatloaf. And the best thing about it is you throw it all together and mix it up, and it's like you're eating shepherd's pie. It's so good. It's so yummy. Yay, buddies! I love yummy food. I'm gonna plug a friend of mine again. I plugged her once before on this, on here. Oh, hold on, I have a customer. Yay, customers! I love customers. They're my buddies. They're the whole reason I'm here. My tea maker stopped working. I went to Indiana, and I came home, and I turned on my tea thing after filling it up with water, and it just sat there and flashed, add water. It finally so it wasn't working for a few days, and then all of a sudden, the other day, it just randomly started working again, and I'm like, yay, I can make tea again. Only problem is he doesn't make very good coffee, and so I informed my mom, hey, my tea maker just started working again. So yay for that. And so she's like, okay, well, that's good to know, because I was about to buy you another one. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna be like, so if you wanna, if you want to get me a coffee maker then at least I'll actually have a coffee maker that works and makes good coffee. Hopefully. I've only had 2 coffee makers in my entire life that made bad tasting coffee. One was one that I got when I went to Bible college in 1997. I don't know why, but every time I made coffee in that thing, it tasted burnt. This coffee maker that I have now, which doesn't make sense because, like, I've gotten on Amazon and read all the product reviews on this exact coffee tea maker, and everybody's like, dude, this makes such good coffee. It makes such good coffee that, like, I'm sitting here scratching my head thinking, well, why doesn't mine? Like, I don't know if there was something wrong with it. Like, because I have no clue what's happening inside that thing that's making it taste the way that it does. It doesn't make any sense. But like the coffee I make, it tastes like it's way too strong. Like it's, you know what I think it is? And this is just a supposition, I don't really know. Because I've never actually had a coffee pot that had its own built-in filter, where you don't have to use a filter. By the way, it's a pain in the ass to clean, but nevertheless. And so I'm wondering if it's not being filtered right, because if you don't filter your coffee right, it will taste bad. I'd be okay just going back to a coffee maker where I just put a nice little basket filter full of coffee in it, and that's good. Okay, so anyway, I got off track. I was talking about RachelnStephens. So, yeah, there's this girl who's got a YouTube channel, and she teaches the Bible correctly. And it's so very refreshing to see somebody who knows the Bible well enough and has enough discernment to be able to see through what all the churches across the country are doing and know the truth. And not only does she do this, but she gets really mad about it. Like she looks out at what's going on in the church in the country today, and it pisses her off. And I'm like, wow, somebody gets what it's like to be me. Seriously. It's like we were cut from the same mold or something. She could be like my spiritual twin sister or something. So, like, I don't know, I've been watching a bunch of her videos, and she's really cool. And I really enjoy it. Name's at the bottom of the screen. If you please go check her out. She is able to say and do things I wish I could, but it just never occurred to me. So, yeah. She's great people. She's becoming one of my favorite people that's out there, so yeah. Go check her out. Okay, yay buddies! Yay buddies, have a good buddies! Not to mention, like, that it seems like everybody is on these, is in one of these 2 classes of extremes. And Rachel, she's a really good, like, she knows like her Bible and how it works and how it's in practical life, and I really appreciate that too. It's like, okay, here's somebody else who gets it the way that I do, and I find it very refreshing. Gas station log, final entry for November 6th, 2018. Final thoughts for the day. I have, over the last year, expressed a lot of the frustrations I have with the American church. And you know what? It's really refreshing to find somebody else that feels exactly the same way that I do and sees it for exactly the same thing that I see it for. It's really refreshing. RachelnStephens. Check it out. So, with that being said, all I want is I want to see people do the work of Jesus, and believe me, trust me, I do see a lot of you out there doing the work of Jesus. So don't think that I'm not saying that, oh, you're not doing the work of Jesus, because I see that a lot of you are, and that's beautiful, and I love it. keep doing the work of Jesus. I love Crosspoint Church because they're out here in the park doing the work of Jesus, and it's fantastic. It's great. Keep doing the work of Jesus. I love it. In the end, all I really want is for Christians to come together in unity the way that Jesus intended. John says we are supposed to love one another. And if we don't, we are liars, and the love of God is not in us. I love you guys. Jesus loves you. Grace and peace to you. Good night, and God bless.